US defense supplier Honeywell will supply 105 T-55GA 714A engines to support Germany's procurement of new CH-47F aircraft, the country's first fleet of Chinook helicopters. This sale supports Honeywell's alignment with the compelling megatrend of the future of aviation. The German Army's selection of the CH-47F Chinook helicopter is a testament to the reputation of not just the CH-47F, but also the T-55 engines that have powered that helicopter since the 1960s, said Dave Marinick, President, Engines and Power Systems, Honeywell Aerospace Technologies. Chinooks have proved to be one of the most versatile vehicles in military history and perform missions that include troop transport, search and rescue, and special operations, among others. We are humbled to deliver the T-55 engines that will support Germany's growing military and heavy lift capabilities. Honeywell's T-55 engine is a world leader in powering heavy lift helicopters. Over 1,000 CH-47 helicopters powered by T-55s are operated today by militaries and civil aviation entities around the world. Honeywell's latest T-55GA 714A engine configuration produces nearly 5,000 shaft horsepower, powering Chinook aircraft up to 170 knots, even in demanding operating conditions. Honeywell first delivered the T-55 engine to the US Army in 1961 at 2,200 shaft horsepower for the CH-47A helicopter. Since then, the engine's power has more than doubled to a 5,000 shaft horsepower class engine and logged some 12 million hours of operation on the Boeing CH-47 and MH-47 Chinook helicopters. The order and supply of the T-55 engines for the German military is managed through the Office of US Army Foreign Military Sales. Germany's announced in May, last year it had opted to acquire 60 CH-47F Block II Chinook heavy lift helicopters in a foreign military sale deal worth around $8.5 billion. The package was to include T-55GA 714A engines, AN/AR-57 Common Missile Warning Systems, AN/ARC-231 communication security radios, and other equipment. Honeywell first delivered the T-55 engine to the US Army in 1961 at 2,200 shaft horsepower for the CH-47A helicopter. The order and supply of the T-55 engines for the German military is managed through the Office of US Army Foreign Military Sales. According to Global Data's Germany Defense Market 2022 to 2027 report, Boeing will provide the CH-47F to replace the aging CH-53G helicopters in service. First deliveries are expected to be made in 2026, with deliveries estimated to end by 2036. Boeing's sale of 60 CH-47F Chinooks to Germany for a deal that could value as much as €8 billion, replacing the country's old CH-53G Sea Stallion fleet, signifies a step forward in modernizing its military capabilities amid growing concerns for security in Europe. The acquisition of the CH-47F Chinooks was not just a modernization exercise, but was a clear articulation of Germany's intent to beef up its military readiness and operational flexibility. The CH-47F Chinook, a tandem rotor helicopter operating on heavier equipment, will significantly enhance the German armed forces' capability to transport troops, equipment, ammunition, and other military supplies. Such helicopters' versatility, mobility, and rapid deployment are essential for logistical support and modern military operations. The CH-47F Chinook also features the integration of the Common Avionics Architecture System, CAAS. This advanced digital cockpit management system enhances situational awareness and flight control, enabling pilots to execute various missions efficiently and safely. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz announced the increase in defence expenditure with a clear commitment to strengthening Germany's military in response to shifting security challenges. These CH-47F Chinooks will replace the current CH-53G Sea Stallion helicopters, among other features, with advanced missile warning systems, secure communication radios, and other critical equipment. The strategic value of procuring the Chinooks goes beyond the plain upgrading of hardware. It demonstrates Germany's commitment to ensuring that its military forces are adequately equipped to handle any potential threat, be it one with Russia or other adversaries. Such helicopters should be able to hold their own in terms of rapid movement of troops and equipment, which might benefit Germany considerably in operational readiness and response time to crises. In a hypothetical situation, if Germany needed to advance into Russian territories, the Chinooks would play a central role in allowing the mobility and logistical support such operations would require. Their capability to undertake heavy lift transport missions even in hostile surroundings makes them indispensable components of any modern military strategy that entails deterrence and defence. The deal also shows the dependencies between NATO allies' defence capabilities, underscoring collective efforts toward readiness against common threats. Integrating these helicopters into Germany's arsenal builds up its military. It supports the overall security architecture of the NATO alliance by ensuring that member states can operate cohesively in the face of threats. The Chinook platform is widely operated by US and NATO countries, as well as operators in the Middle East, with the spiral development of the platform enabling generations of operators to be developed since it first entered service. Germany's fellow European and NATO partner, the UK, operates a large fleet of 55 Chinooks and is currently debating whether to complete the acquisition of 14 of the largest ER's variants.